In this video, I'm just going to show you a real quick, simple addition I've added to my 286 system. I have now added a speaker over here connected to my PPI number 1. And here I'll go ahead and record what that sound sounds like. So to support this is just a basic PC speaker, kind of a power on post type speaker. I've connected that to one line to ground and the other line to one of my pins on my PPI number 1. And real quickly, if I look at that PPI, I've just come in here to port C and I'm using pin PC0 here. So I just connected a pin to that. And then I went in and wrote some really simple code and made a procedure called play sound. And basically all this does is it comes in, uses a previous configuration I had called PA out, which also included this PC out. And so if I go look at the configuration for PA out for my PPI number 1, or just for a PPI, and here it is, I can see that PB out, PC out, the other half of PC out. PC is split into 2, an upper 4, lower 4, but both of those are set to out, as is A. So really this PA out is all out. Really I should probably rename that, but it's called that because of previous work. So I come in and I use that configuration and I just say I'm going to use that as an output. And I write that configuration to the PPI. And then I just have a couple of loops basically. So first of all, how many, I'm going to call it a sine wave, but how many times am I going to rise and fall back to 0, creating a sine wave that's just not offset, or it is offset, I guess, with a positive DC voltage. It's not a positive negative type of signal, if that makes sense. So then I come in here and I have pull the signal up, so give me the high part of the wave, and all that is a loop where I say I want to pull it up, I want to hold it for a certain period, and in this loop then I just basically am counting, so I'm decrementing this SI, and I'm decrementing it that many times, 30 hex. And then I pull it down, and when it's down, I then do the same thing. I run through that loop 30 times in hex, and that gives me my first sound. And then I go to a second sound, which I just called wave 2. I do the same thing, except for I change how long I hold up and hold down. And if I'm decreasing that, that's going to take the frequency up. So basically I play a sound, and that sound I'm going to play for a duration of FF, and then this next one I play for a shorter duration, 9F, and I go from a lower frequency to a higher frequency. So really simple code, but just thought I would throw that in there so that if you see me or hear that speaker at some point in the future, I don't think my microphone will pick it up very well, but if you ever hear it, at least you know at what point in my build I decided to add post beep.